well. President accuses judiciary of subverting the will of the people for rejecting law change. Also, healthcare, education and housing among sectors. Head of state says his government has scored very well. It's well fleshed out there on page 6 of the Standard this morning. Also on page 7, not an inch more. President commits to protecting borders, and that will be primarily what we'll be focusing on. This is all about territorial integrity in the Standard today, and of course that will be part of our conversation as well moving forward. When he touched on security, maybe just to read a portion, an excerpt of what they're saying here. President Uhuru Kenyatta yesterday outlined his achievements in the security sector as he approached his last 8 months in office. And it says, while taking stock of his 2 terms, the president said his administration had improved the social welfare of security officers by, among other things, building hospitals for military and police officers, increasing the number of officers recruited in the National Police Service, and putting into action a plan to build 3,500 houses of the military. Of course, I can't give you all the gritty details of this. You have to buy the paper today and follow that particular story. That is what we have on the front page of a Standard today. Maybe if I may just take you back on that particular PDF, where I can show you also what we have as a sidebar as well. National: shock as man kills wife and 4 children. Shock as man kills wife and 4 children. Talk about femicide, and that is what we have as a sidebar over there. And this really goes to show what is really happening in the country, especially as mental health is concerned. That is a suspect. The suspect, he says, then walked to Kirinyaga police station in Kirinyaga County, handed over, bang, and confessed to the killings. This story continues on page 20 of the Star today. What a sad story there. You wake up one day and just, raise your family, obliterate your family completely. We have deep-seated issues as far as living is concerned today in these story times that we have of economy, of course, tanking, and the people not really having a proper way to eke out their living. So that story, you can follow it on page 20 of the Daily of the Standard today. And also still inside, you have the enterprise that really comes in handy for you who are entrepreneurial. You have the pull-out for you. The enterprise is inside today. Why state seeks to register SMEs. Is important that you get registered if you are an SME. So you can have all the gritty details there on a page inside the Standard today. It's a pull-out magazine. So let me try and just head over there and see where it is. And remember also still, we have, if you've not taken a look at our newsroom as well, you can have a glimpse of that. There's a pull-out for you as well inside the Standard, the News Hub. This was just launched on Monday, and it gives you all the gritty details of what the convergence in the newsroom is all about. And we have the state-of-the-art newsroom here at the Standard Media, off to a new bold future, where we know currently news consumption is changing drastically. And of course we have as well to keep up with the times, and that's why we went full steam ahead to unleash and unveil the new newsroom, and of course also our studios as well. And you can see this is the pullouts. Big one at that. I know it will just go over my camera as well, but you can get the pictures there. I know it's far away, but make sure you grab a copy of a Standard to get an understanding of what this new News Hub is all about. As I mentioned, you have the Enterprise magazine inside the Standard today. All the gritty details, you have them inside. And at the back page, you have the sports. Kenyans have faith in Ngetich and Kipchoge as the World Athletics Gala is held, is what we have at the back page of the Standard. So make sure you grab a copy of the bold paper. Right, let's see what we have on the front page of the Daily Nation. This is my legacy, is a splash today. Success or succession is what the flagger is reading on top there. Do not return country to the dark days, Uhuru tells aspirants. Self-assessment, President Kenyatta gives an account of his 2 terms in office, listing an expanded economy, improved healthcare, enlarged road network and political stability as some of his major achievements. But Critics point at failure to address pressing issues like joblessness and ballooning public debt. That story on page 4, 5, and 6. As well as page 7 of the Daily Nation today. Also, Ruto Raila allies clash over IBC exit from polls team. This story continues on inside the Daily Nation today on page 7. You can follow that story, and of course we shall give you all the gritty details as well inside our bulletin as well. Tragedy as man wipes out family is a story also that is carried on the front page of the Daily Nation today. A quick look at the Business Daily. I don't have a soft copy of the Business Daily, but I shall just show you the hard copy nonetheless. Uhuru peaks economy amid new COVID threats is a splash today. President rules out lockdown, sets sights on increased vaccination. And this story is tucked away on page 4 of the Business Daily today. Also looking at the side, but there on the ticker, CMA wins round 1 in battle with Saiton. You can follow all the details on page 6 of the Business Daily. University crisis deepens as deficit doubles to 27 billion shillings is another story. And CBK rules out setting mobile loan rates caps. And that is covered on page 4 of the Business Daily this morning. I have a star for you, and this is what you're waking up to on the front page of the Star this morning. I'm waiting for the PDF to come up shortly, just to show you. Yeah, Uhuru, I have achieved my legacy. It says, I have achieved my legacy. And the flagger, it reads, highlights, head of state speaks of corruption, slowing growth, vows BBI will be back. BBI will be back. Yes, you heard it from the president himself, despite, of course, it being scuttled by the court ruling. The president is still bullish. BBI is back. He says in last State of the Nation address, Kenyatta listed his achievements and spelled out the challenges ahead. Well, this is not truly the last State of the Nation address. We know there's one more remaining. And you have also there the listing of all the achievements so far, the milestone that he has made, expressway to reduce travel time from Lolongo to Rironi from 3 hours to 24 minutes. Also connected 3 times more people to electricity. Kenya has gained more wealth than any other African country, it says. Also double road network. We do also have built Lamu Port, sunk to 2,500 boreholes compared to 99 by previous regimes. The People Daily is up next, and this is what you're waking up to. We're up to on the front page of the People Daily. Let's see what it has to say. Right. It is Uhuru's BBI riddle. That is a splash today. State of a Nation. It says Kenyans left guessing after president say that which did not happen will happen in regard to constitutional changes. Right. That is what we have there. Right, just a moment as I try and put my ducks in a row there. Yeah, that is the BBR riddle. I still continue with it. I have my soft copy there. Kenyans left guessing after President says that which did not happen will happen in regard to consultation changes envisaged in the stalled handshake project that was stopped by the courts. And this story continues on page 3, 4, 5, and 16 of the People Daily. Let's see what we have on the front page of the New Times, crossing over to Rwanda, and see what the Rwandans have for us as far as this flash is concerned. I don't have a soft copy with me. I'm relying on my director to prompt me there. And that is a splash that you're waking up to on the front page of the New Times. In Rwanda, Catholic Church celebrates 40 years of Kibeho apparitions. Catholic Church celebrates 40 years of Kibeho apparitions. That is what we have on the front page of the New Times in Rwanda. Okay. What will we do without our daily tonic of cartoonists as well? We want to see the editorial cartoons that have been drawn. But before, I'll be remiss if I don't show you the Taifa Leo. I think I have Taifa Leo as well. And that is coming up shortly as well on the front page of the paper itself, just to give you the headline, what is on the front page of Taifa Leo. And it's all about Chebukati Apangwa, it says. Chebukati Apangwa, still waiting for it to load up. It's buffering. I can say it buffering here. So you don't buffer in the morning. You're supposed also yourself to be agile, nimble, and fast in the morning. Well, Taifa Leo is not there, but that is a splash for you. At least I can remember on the front page of Taifa Leo. Right, prompt me. We can go to Wall Street Journal and see what is on the front page of the Wall Street Journal. Briefly, just see what is a splash today following up on COVID-19. And this is what is on the front page of the Wall Street Journal this morning. Remember also the times difference there. Restriction returns as Europe combats rise in cases. Nation tightens controls to stem variant is what is on the front page of the Wall Street Journal this morning. Yes, those are your papers. At least now you're up to speed as far as the splashes are concerned. Make sure you grab a copy that really tickles your fancy. And right now we want to see what our editorial cartoonists have for us. We always say, what will we do without our daily tonics, or our daily tonics of cartoonists. We begin with, of course, the Standard, and this is what Gado has drawn for us on the front page. Not really on the front page, but the editorial page of the Standard this morning. Yeah, I'm still waiting for it to just load up as well. Buffering, yeah. At least I'm working still on the touchscreen. Once it's up, things will be swifter. Yeah, so we're waiting for that editorial cartoon to load up. And of course, the Standard is coming up. That is Gado, and this is what he has drawn for us today. And it's all about the campaigns. Right, and we are not even in 2022 yet, but the choppers, they are hovering over us every which way in the country. This is what Gado has drawn for us, and in a moment also I shall be also teasing this out with our panelists who are already here to just also give to chime in as far as these cartoons are concerned. All right, let's see what we have today also in the Daily Nation. If we have the Daily Nation cartoon that is by Victor, which will be at the moment. You'll have just to bear with me because, of course, the buffering is on. Challenges of technology. It's early in the morning. My machines are still warming up as well as I am. And that will be up momentarily. But just a tender reminder that you can hit us on Twitter at KTN News. KE is the Twitter handle. And you can use the hashtag Morning Prime. Today is Matter Security on Target is the program, and our panelists are here to talk to us on what the president said as far as the state of the nation is concerned yesterday, primarily on security. And you can see also that has been teased out inside the Standard this morning about the territorial integrity. So we shall discuss that and look at the Horn of Africa, what is happening in Ethiopia, just to give you a lowdown of primarily why Prime Minister Abiy has actually now donned his, of course, military regalia and gone down to the trenches, right? So is this now the epitome of martyrdom that, you know, sink or swim, we have to save Ethiopia? And what does it mean for us here in the country, knowing that Ethiopia is such a vast metropolis, as it were, and a resident within that particular country, Addis, that is Ethiopia, and Addis Ababa as the capital, is main, of course, big organizations like the UN as well, African Union. This is an oxymoron when we have African Union having the headquarters in Addis Ababa, championing peace, yet that country is falling apart. Right, let's see what the editorial cartoon in the Daily Nation is all about today. This is Victor Ndula, what he has drawn for us. I should be sipping my tea as I wait that. Well, but in the meantime, if it's not really ready, then we can just, what is, yeah, that goes, fantastic. Oh yeah, and that is the State of the Nation address as well. The President and his symphony, live from Parliament. He is the conductor and also he is is that a cello? Yeah, or the violin. He's the one actually playing that particular violin as well. So it's all about him. My administration, and of course it was his day, and he was now enumerating what he has achieved so far from 2013 to 2021. Let's see what Stano has drawn for us in the People Daily. That is what we have inside the editorial page of the People Daily. The real state of a nation, and you can see the puppeteers there. The real state of a nation is a politicking. That is what Ozone is taking. This is not actually the People Daily, but this is the Star, the real state of the nation. I can see a wheelbarrow there, upside down. I can see people being puppeteered, and majorly those are the Orca principles there being puppeteered. All right, let's just go full step ahead and show you what we have this morning. My panelists are already here, up and early, and I want to thank them so much. We have Dr. Simeon Sungi, who is in studio with me, and he is Associate Professor at USAU, Department of Criminology, and of course, I just want to thank him so much. Sir, good to see you. It's been a while.
Yeah, good to see you.
How many years now?
Oh, it's been like, I don't know, 3 years.
3 years? No, it can't be 3 years.
Like 3 years, 2.5.
Ah, really, eh?
Yes, congratulations on your new show. Yeah, so I'm happy to be here.
All right. Thank you. All right. Your mic is still off, so I just want to show you also we do have all the way from the U.S., Dr. Peter Bier-Jack, who is at Pandali as well. It's good to see you. It's been a long while as well. And yes, first of all, we celebrate your freedom. We've been having discussions about you while you're in jail in South Sudan, and you were released. Now you are in the U.S. We want to thank you, of course, the good Lord that made sure that your freedom was secured. We have with us as well Dr. Hassan Hanenje. Dr. Hassan Hanenje is the director of the Horn Institute, and we do have with us as well Ahmed Hashi, who is a governance expert and Horn of Africa analyst. So those are our guests this morning, and they shall be taking us through this conversation about the critical issue as far as Sudan is concerned, as far as Ethiopia is concerned. What does it portend for the region? We will peel back the layers and see where is the truth as far as the Ethiopia crisis is concerned. So that is much later in the course of the program. But President Uhuru Kenyatta reiterated the need to amend the 2010 constitution, saying Kenyans should take advantage of a constitutional moment that is currently available, while faulting the court